So we are gonna be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. We might be getting close, I think, to the reset point. If you're coming in and you're seeing that we are close to gently opening up the door, we're not actually close to gently opening the door. Just a little warning, because I am getting all of the roots before I gently open the door. So just keep that in mind. But next playthroughs should be faster to get through anyway. Oh, let me get rid of the 1-Bit Heart OST. Yeah, that's 1-Bit Heart OST, by the way. What do you guys think of it? If you were there to watch 1-Beat Heart and have it played 1-Bit Heart. That's the music from the first game. Anyway. Let's play! Oh, we got some new pictures! What pictures we got? Oh, poems? Is that all we got? I'm guessing it's just poems. But let's see. Also, does anyone that played the Plus edition, does anything anything happen with the email, like the file system at all? Or is that just for, immersion, I guess? Because I know, like, the files in Doki Doki would change once you gently open the door and include images. Do, like, the mail thing start? Did I get a new song? Whoa. Freaked out for a second. Okay, anyway. Okay. Let's begin. I don't think I unlocked... Yeah, I didn't unlock any side stories. Alright. Let's play Doki Doki Literature Club! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Doki Doki! Alright, so we were right here. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Why'd I have to stop here last time? Why'd I have to stop here and make future Elio have to pick up the pieces? Pick up the broken pieces. You do unlock new email as it goes, but I don't know how exactly. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll try to check my email more next time I play this then. Alright. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Ugh, you bite! What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Oh, not this scene. This scene brings me pain every time I replay. Hi, Elio. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Elio. I just stopped by to say hi. Well... You should have come a little earlier. Oh my god, please don't be like that, Natsuki. I'm already on my way out, so... Really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. The fact that there's, like, no music for this, too, just makes it even more awkward. Ugh. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. To be fair, she's just embarrassed and doesn't know about everything. Yeah. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Yeah, probably the things that we said to you probably didn't make it any better, did it? I spoke, but Sayori is worth it. Yes, you should keep speaking Twy. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Elio? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Elio. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. No! Don't say that! You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Yeah, what the fuck did Monica say? That you should just disappear? Is that what Monica said? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. I suggest forget about you and live happily ever after. Exactly. You don't deserve him, Sayori. You don't deserve the protagonist. Find someone that will make you happy. And in fact, you don't even have to find someone that will make you happy. You can be happy by your own terms. Find a hobby that makes you happy and all that, you know? And everything will be good. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Elio. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. I can't like you any more than I do, Sayori, so... let's see. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? No, Sayori, I am in love with you. I want to, marry you and make you happy. Me as a player, not as the protagonist. I love you. I was weak and started to like you too much. Sayori will get someone who will treat you right, sheds a single tear. I feel so bad for Sayori. Elio, 100% Elio, but don't say you don't deserve the protagonist, because she's gonna be... True, you're 100% you're right, Twy. I shouldn't word it like that. Okay, Sayori, the thing is that the protagonist is a jerk, and you are too good for him, okay? You're too good for him. You are the ultimate best person out there in the world, and the protagonist is just garbage, okay? So you deserve someone that will treat you right, okay? I did this to myself. Elio, I like you so much that I want to die. No. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Sayori, you deserve better. No, right? Please, don't die over this jerkwad. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Are you really sure you know what's right for her? This choice always fucks me up. Cause either way, I don't like either of the choices. Just don't die over this jerkwad. You don't even over this jerkwad. Anxiety in one picture, exactly. I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. Friend zone, or potentially lying to her to make her feel better, which will probably give her false hope, and then she'll feel even worse when she finds out. But you know, I want the CG. I want the CG. So I'm gonna choose I love you. Even though I know this is gonna give her false hope and everything, and it's just gonna make it worse. Don't do this. Don't do this, IRL. If anyone here is watching and you have a friend that has a crush on you, and you don't have a crush on them, please be honest. Don't lead them on. Don't give them hope. It's asshole behavior. It is asshole behavior, and I am doing asshole behavior right now by choosing this option because I want to see a CG. I love you. Like, even if you think, like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, you're gonna hurt their feelings more if you lie about your feelings for someone. So please be honest if you're in this kind of situation, okay? If anyone is watching and have a friend, I lost you right there, Ellie. Oh my god, why? I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. Alright, Elio, I have a crush. I'll be honest with you, I have a crush on Elio. Oh. Blinded. Oh my goodness, blinded. Right now? Right now? With my baguette? I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. Baguette in hand and everything. Oh my god. The baguette and everything? I don't think the protagonist is lying, though. True, true. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. I guess it's kinda, you gotta watch how you're wording things, I think, with people. Because if you, I think what MC said here was good. And I'm not blaming him for this, but yeah, if you're in a situation and someone, like, confesses their romantic feelings for you, I think you should elaborate on your feelings. If you don't feel romantically for them, be like, hey, I love you too, but, like, only platonically, you know? I think it's good to, like, make that thing, if you're in this kind of situations, to be like, yeah, I love you, but, like, you know, I don't love you romantically, so I don't want to, you know, get your hopes up or anything. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Elio. Given the choices we can make, his feelings aren't 100% serious, but I don't think he was lying. But it's still not the best thing in this context, because the biggest issue is her perception of herself. Yeah. He definitely doesn't hate Sayori. They're like best friends. He wouldn't have joined the club or anything if it weren't for Sayori. He goes to all of these efforts to see Sayori. It's just that sometimes he can be a bit tone deaf about what is the good thing to say to Sayori. Is this really okay? Yeah. But yeah, I do like this scene. I thought that protagonist did a pretty good job of talking to Sayori for this scene. I just hate the fallout from this. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Elio. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. Like, I'm glad that he was returning this and telling her that, like, he wants to be with her forever too and all that. I think that is really good. What is this? Sayori? Soothing her about her personal insecurities would have been better than confessing her friend zoning. Yes. Personal, very biased opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I think it's good in situations like this to not make the person beat themselves up for, like, confessing their feelings for you. Like, I think it's really brave just to come forward to someone and say, you know, that you have feelings for them. So, I think it's good to kind of soothe the person and reassure them, be like, hey, I don't hate you, I actually really like you, and there are a lot of these personality traits that I think is great about you, and, like, you shouldn't want to die, especially because Sayori is talking about how, like, she loves him so much that she could die, so I think it would be good to, you know, reassure her and stuff, like, oh no, I'm so bad at talking. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Elio. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was really good. That was a nice thing to say. Like, this whole dialogue right here was pretty good. I trust you. Yeah, I feel, might take some time for, like when people are like, oh, things will get better. It's like, it can kind of be like, will it really? I think it's good to be like, yeah, it'll take some time, but things will get better as long as we work on this together. I think that is a really good thing to say to someone, especially struggling with, like, depression and stuff. So Yori and I slowly release each other. I'm just psychoanalyzing the protagonist's dialogue here. Ugh. But this is how I am when I play Doki Doki. I remember I would get in calls with one of my friends, C, and we would, like, psychoanalyze the characters. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Elio? I feel like even without saying that things will get better, affirming that Sayori is a better person than she realizes would be good. Yeah, true. I feel like saying things will get better is kind of like one of the lowest things you can say to, like, cheer up someone. I think it's good to have other, like, affirming positive qualities to tell someone to make them look forward to tomorrow. So I do agree with that. But it's definitely not a bad thing to say. It's just sometimes the way that you word things, especially on the, oh, things will get better. Like, I think it's good to have humanity in the things that you say and be like, yeah, as long as you're around and as long as you're trying, things will get better. And of course, like, I try and tell people, I try and be like, yeah, there will definitely be moments where you'll, like, stumble and you'll fall, but the fact that you keep walking means that you can get past all of those things. It's kind of the thing that I like to think is like, yeah, you'll encounter bad things, but at the same time, you'll keep experiencing good things as well. And that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't, die. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Do I? Yeah, I do. I'm not so sure. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Yeah, content warning. Suicide. It's the day of the festival. I think I know when to reload my save file, but try if you could be on lookout for me to let me know, like, yeah, you should reload right now. I would appreciate that. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school. I think I'm gonna reload the moment he is about to go into Sayori's house. I think that's where I'll load. Like, not even when he's in front of her door, just when he's about to go inside the house. I think that's where I'll load. I think that's a good place to load, right? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Yeah, that's a safe place. Good. Good. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. What about Yuri and Monica, though? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. Are you sure? Elio! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Pretty sure as long as it's before the CG, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. I think I will just do it at the house just because I get nervous. I get nervous whenever I have to reload, even though I know, like, pretty much the exact moment when it happens, but I still get nervous. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. I get that. I'm getting secondhand stress from this. Yeah, right? So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't ask Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little hard. I am shaking you! I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, you asshole! I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, you bitch! Please reload now before that line, Elia. Right? I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Elio. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really talk about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. Yeah! It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Elio? What's wrong? Nothing. Hell yeah, the greatest poem of DDLC. What do you mean? You mean the worst one? Barn? This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I said what I said. You sure did say. And I am punching you. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay, I'm reloading. Alright, guys. I am going to exit DDLC. Return to the desktop. Oh, we got some new pictures. What picture we got? Probably just the CG, right? Yeah, just the CG. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I am starting a new game. I'll listen, but I won't promise to actually hear anything. Yeah, selective hearing over here. With Mr. Selective Hearing House. You need to listen to Elio say, I'm reloading, because I'm doing the same. Alright, new game. Yeah, we are trying to get all of the girls' endings done before, you know, we see the gently opening the door scene. So, next up, you said do Natsuki next, right, Twi? So I'll do Natsuki's route. And that should give me some more room to, like, just kind of skip things faster. Alright. Sugar, shiny, bouncy, smile. Oh, that's Sayori. Never mind. Sweet. Oh shit, that's Sayori. cute. Milk. Ribbon. Boop. Yeah, she likes really cute sounding words. Fickle? Oh, that's Yuri. I should have known that's Yuri. Lipstick. Anime. Papa. Ugh! Why do you like the word Papa? Natsuki. Natsuki is involved with the next side story, yeah. Ooh, okay. Puppy. Jumpy. Dazzle. Oh, wait. Bunny. Who likes Bunny? Natsuki, you like Bunny? Yo, let's go, Natsuki. Let's go, Natsuki. Okay, I like you more now. You like Bunny? You like Bunny. Good. That's respectable. You know who else likes cute sounding words? Claire Elford, main protagonist of Witch's Heart and Kicker of Demons. She would get along well with Sayori. You mean Natsuki? Because Natsuki likes cute sounding words. I mean, like, Sayori does also like some cute sounding words. She likes, like, emotions. She likes emotional words. Hi again, Elio. Okay, let me just skip through all of this. And I have a philosophical question to ask you guys that I quite often ask myself before I get reading with this. So, if you had a time machine that could either only go forward in time or backward in time, which would you take? You can't choose both. You can only go forward or backward. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, this scene. You coming out of the closet, Natsuki? You gonna admit that you like Yuri? Both forms of Yuri? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Is it a mental time travel where I replace myself, or am I going to encounter another me? You are just going quite literally back in time. There won't be, any paradoxes that will occur. You won't, see yourself in the past or anything. You're just literally, pushing yourself back through the stream of time. So you can't beat up yourself, Twi. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Let me see, what did you say here, Barn? Lepsim smell occasion non-ips leprehender eredne. I can't read that. What is that? What language is that? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? No, if someone was like, you like manga? And I would be like, maybe. Because I'm on my phone with a fucking 1-bit heart phone cover and I'm wearing a t-shirt right now that says, warning, having a bad art day with a manga artist drawing with manga panels. Yeah, you could say I'm a manga fan. Actually, no, I fucking hate manga. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Probably in the future, I'll finally know what happens in chapter 15,315 of One Piece. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. I'm honestly against going back in time. My choices are made. Yeah, I've thought about it quite a lot. Because I remember when I was a kid and stuff, I went through, quite a lot of stuff. I had a really rough childhood. I remember when I was a child going through the rough stuff, I was like, man, I really want to make a time machine. And I want to go back and prevent those bad things from happening. But the more I think about it, if I had the choice to go backwards or forwards, I would choose neither. Cause like I'm scared of both the past and the future, if I'm gonna be honest. So like if I was given the choice to go backwards in time or forwards in time, I would take neither of them. Because if I went backwards in time, yeah, I could prevent bad things from happening, but I've seen the movie Butterfly Effect. So I'm terrified of what could happen when I change things. And then if I go forward in time, what if I see something that I don't like and I want to go back, but I don't have the ability to go back? So nothing like the present. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. I am who I am because of the choices I've made throughout my life, and honestly, even if I could go back and change things, the people I know now wouldn't be who I actually got to know. That too. What if you don't like the present either then? Oh shit. Better steal those 2 time machines then. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Look at her little fang. Seeing a box set with 1 book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. If you regret the past and don't like your present, do your part to make a better future. Ooh, that is a good quote, yes. I know you're saying this as a silly stream, what if question, but this is something I've thought a lot about. Same, honestly, which is why I thought of bringing it up. Because I've definitely had many parts of my life where I was like, I want to go back, I want to change things. But the more I think about it, I'm like, I don't really want to go back and change things, and I don't really want to go forward in time, because what if I don't like the things? I should just kind of do what I can right now, and like, try my best in what time I have allocated right now, and not try to dwell too much about the time that I can't have within my grasp. Like, it's good to think about the future, though. That's always a good thing to think about. But, like, don't look at it with, like, a regret lens, I guess is what I mean to say. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Like, if you use a time machine to go forward in time, you wouldn't have done anything to get to where you're at. Like, if you just went forward, you didn't have any choices or anything. So the impact of the future isn't as meaningful, I think, is what I mean to say. But if you go through the present with, like, working towards your goals and doing the best that you can to make your future better, I think that future will be more satisfying than if you just took a time machine. I am rambling. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. Time stopping powers is where it's at, and then take as much time as you want to do things. You know what? I feel that. I wish I could stop time. Time feels like it moves too fast sometimes. I just want to hit pause and take a nap for like 12 hours. And then I want to hit pause and like edit all the videos I want to edit, like make fun videos, but still have time to stream. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Elio. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. But yeah, if you asked me back a few years ago, I would have definitely answered go back in time. But then I watched the Butterfly Effect and I was like, actually, never mind. Actually, never mind. Me having regret, me wanting to go back in time and change things? Never mind. Yeah, if you've never seen The Butterfly Effect, it's a fucked up movie. I stare at the cover. The best Adam Sandler movie, Click, went into detail on what happens if you just continue to go forward in time. You're basically skipping your life and missing the quality time that life gave you. I've never seen Click, but I agree with that. If you just chose to take the time machine into the future, then you wouldn't really be making an impact on the time that you have. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. Flashpoint paradox. I know what a paradox is, but what's a flashpoint paradox? She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. 4 girls striking cute poses? Who would like that? I wonder. Looks at the screen of Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, it's a Flash comic book. It's a DC movie with Flash going back in time to save his mom. Oh, I see. Oh. Does it kind of have like a butterfly effect thing to it as well? To where like if he goes back in time, he makes things worse? Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah? Ugh. Way worse, yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to suffer, and you guys want a movie like that, then yeah, Butterfly Effect is exactly like that. It's like about a guy, the ending of it really depressed me. That movie is about a guy that like had a really rough, like, life growing up, like, lost all the people that he cared about, so he had an ability to go back in time, but when he went back in time, he, like, lost the friends that he had, like, they didn't like him anymore when he went back in time. And then, like, I think it was that his mom died in that timeline as well, so he went back in time to, like, save his mom, like, see his mom again and prevent his mom from dying, but then, like, his mom hated him and stuff. And so then it ends with him being like, it would have just been better if I was never born. And so he goes back to the point where he gets conceived, and then he just doesn't get born. I guess it's easier to be close together like this, but yeah, that movie fucked me up. I think I watched that when I was like, wow, when did that movie come out? I feel like it had to have been before 6th grade for me, because I think I remember watching it at Brittany's house, and I don't think I talked with her after 5th grade because we moved. So I think it was like around 4th grade that I watched that movie. So yeah, that fucked me up. That movie fucked me up. And you know what? I watched that one movie, Final Destination, at my friend Brittany's house too. So that also fucked me up. My friend Brittany was just fucking me up with all them movies. Yeah, I was like 11 when I saw that, I think. Don't just say that! I love fiction about time travel and its consequences on the world, which is why movies that don't have any consequences with its time travel annoy the hell out of me. It's also probably why I like ReZero so much. It affects the MC's mentality because of how the time travel works. Well, do I have a visual novel for you then, Barn? You should check out Amnesia. Amnesia Memories. Like, I swear, like, I talk about that game a lot, and people are like, oh my god, it's an Otome visual novel, but I'm like, listen, the effect that, like, goes on with a certain character that I can't talk about because spoilers, but the effect that it has on that character's mentality of the shit that goes on in that game is so interesting to me. I think I remember seeing that movie. I remember his daughter called out Dad, and he turned to her, but she ran to her stepdad instead, because he was fast-forwarding to where he was a workaholic and didn't spend enough time with family. even though he was working a lot for his family, and I think he got a heart attack. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Damn. Click! I always thought Click was like some funny movie about like, I've only seen the cover, but I always thought Click was just some funny movie about like a TV remote. It just like the cover looked funny to me, and that's what goes on in it? Oh jeez. He'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. We can watch it sometime. It is silly, but like it gets heavy fast. Oh geez. Yeah, maybe we can make that like a movie night. Maybe like next week or something. I'd be interested in watching it. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wait, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Oh, I am the exact opposite, Natsuki. I will see like my mangas just sitting down there and I'll be like, let me reread this. Maybe sometime after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? That movie must have fucked me up. If I specifically remember that scene even though I watched it once as a kid. Yeah, that's me with like Final Destination. I don't remember anything about Final Destination except for the frickin' like Ferris wheel. And made me scared of getting on Ferris wheels. I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Yeah, Ferris wheels and the roller coasters. Yeah, I'm okay with Ferris wheels, but roller coasters fuck me up. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. What do you mean? Hold on, let me read this again. Okay, if it's a regular slice of life with no romance, then I disagree with you, Protag. But if it's a romance harem anime, then yes, I agree with you. I really like slice of life anime, but just like regular, everyday, you know, people just kind of living their life kind of anime. I really like those animes. That's why Suritama is my favorite anime. Even though it doesn't just have regular, like, slice of life stuff, it does have a bit of a plot to it. And a bit of mystery and stuff to it that I like. But yeah, I really like slice of life. So, time looping actually starts affecting the weather and amnesia memories, if I recall correctly. Yes, it does. Because, in amnesia, it's reliving the same month over and over and over again. So like it gets like colder and stuff, and there's also like a thing about how the world is actively trying to cause it's about two characters that are reliving a world in all of its paradoxes over and over again. One of them keeps doing it so the other one doesn't die, and the other one keeps doing it because they keep dying. Kind of. The game is a bit different, but the anime kind of explains it as that way. It is if you play all the routes, basically. Is you keep redoing the worlds over and over and over again. And yeah. The world kind of fucks up because of that. And also there's like PTSD with like characters, like one specific character from the PTSD of experiencing all of the shit all over again, and they kind of develop like an alternate personality kind of, because they're fucked up, because they're like, I want to go back and, you know, save you from dying, but at the same time I want to live, because the way the world works is like, oh, if she's gonna live, then you're gonna die, because we can't have both of you alive, because, like, that's the way that the world works. So, if you're gonna save her, you're gonna have to die. And one character wants to save the protagonist, but also because of that and experiencing both watching her die and himself dying, he develops an alternate personality that is like self-preservation. And that's what I think is really interesting about it. Aren't you currently watching, reading quintessential Listen, I still do watch some hair anime from time to time. It's just not my favorite genre. I like thrillers and slice of life. And yeah, those are my favorites. And sci-fi. I like sci-fi a lot too. What should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot? Well, obviously. You'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. But yeah, if you don't feel like playing Amnesia Memories, like as a visual novel or like as an Otome game, I at least recommend watching the anime. There are some problems I have with the anime. Kent's route. But I still think it is a good anime to watch if you don't feel like, you know, playing the game. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance oh, it's a harem anime. That's really what makes it I can't read. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Ugh. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never, ever get into anything because it's in a manga. That reminds me of one manga, actually, that made me want to, actually cook. I think it was called, like, Cooking Princess or something like that. Something Princess. It was, like, a girl that, like, went to this one school, and she had, like, a spoon, and there was, like, a romance plot. And it always, like, came with, like, the recipes for what she made in the manga. Forgot what the name of it was, though. It was something... I think it was Kitchen Princess. That's it. Kitchen Princess. Hold on, let me make sure. Kitchen Princess. Manga. Let me see. Yeah, that is it! It's Kitchen Princess. Yeah, I liked that manga. That was a good manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Yeah, no worries. Quintessential Quintuplet is pretty good. I guess it really depends. I feel like a lot of harem anime tend to be really lowbrow, like, with their content. But I feel like if you have really good characters, I think that harem anime can still be good. But I've watched so many harem animes throughout my life, and a lot of it is just like, what do you even see in the protagonist? Kinda like me playing this game, and I'm like, what do you see in the protagonist? Like, I think we talked about that once during Doki Doki, how, like, there tends to be the one friend that doesn't wind up with anyone in, like, romance anime, and I'm like, wait, but I would rather get with the friend than the protagonist. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, Of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Instead of slaying your family or anything. Or how to cover up a body when you kill people. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, I love this CG. This is cute. And a harem is just there to make it a harem. I like SAO, but come on, what's the point of the harem? Also, Yotsuba Master Read. I remember liking Yotsuba. I had the manga for that. Yotsuba was fun. If you like Yotsuba and you haven't checked it out, you should also check out Azumanga Daioh, which is by the same creator. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Oh! Sorry. I thought you were talking about the manga Yotsuba. Who's my favorite? Who's my favorite from Quintessential, actually? The Quintessential Quintuplets characters. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting off topic this stream, but it's fun talking about stuff, okay? Quintessential Quintuplet characters. Okay, so... Yotsuba, Futaro, Yotsuba, Ichika, Nino, Miku, and Itsuki. Okay, which one is the one I like? Which one is the one I like? Don't like Ichika. Oh, I like Nino. Nino's my favorite, and then... I also like Yotsuba. I like Nino and Yotsuba. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with everyone else. I always get so excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Also, what's that other one anime? There was one other harem anime I watched recently that I liked too. What was it? Rental Girlfriend? I think was the name. I remember liking that anime too. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in that I have no friends? Jeez. Sorry. Yotsuba is best girl according to my heart. Miku and Itsuka are best according to my mind. Nino is best girl according to my simp instincts. I don't like Nino with the pro tag. I like him with Yotsuba. I ship them together. And I ship Nino and me together. I want Nino to beat me up. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? You know, just get them to read Death Note. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Precisely, Elio, you get it. I too wish for Nino to beat me into a bloody pulp. Which one is Itsuka? Itsuki? Which one's Itsuki? I don't actually remember which one is Itsuki. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. The one who likes to eat. I guess she made so little of an impact on my mind that I don't even remember. Itsuki is the first girl that the protagonist meets. Oh, is she the girl with the red hair and the stars? I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Yep, okay, yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her, that's why. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monaco was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I like that facial expression. So? Jeez, that's enough. I'm gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when she gets knocked out and put into Hope's Peak and they're all like... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter! Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, to whom it's a rare experience. That thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Are you guys smiling to yourself right now? Cause that's exactly how it feels for me, streaming, and talking to people about the games I'm playing. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Speaking of sharing things you enjoy with people, fastest I've been able to convince my sister to read/watch something is when I was talking about series thinking she wouldn't read/watch them. Oh my god. That was me earlier with Amnesia, honestly. Cause I feel like no one that actually heard me talk about it will check it out. Sorry! I still wanted to gush about it. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Don't mind talking about spoilers in that case. That includes the Devil Survivor 2 anime, by the way. LOL, oh god. Yeah, I just tell people, I'm like, yeah, I will spoil people about the anime just so I can be like, yeah, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. Alright. Just play the games, Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Which is how I learned of the sparkling one or their butchered pronunciation of gyps, I mean JPs. Yeah, but Monica just said if I could convince her to play the game, I would have done so ages ago. Damn. It frustrates me when people won't play it, but they'll be like, oh, I'll just watch the anime instead. And I'm like, no, don't. Don't be dumb. Like, I am honestly fine with most of Atlas's other anime adaptations. You want to watch Persona 4? Go for it. Want to watch Persona 3 movies? Go for it. Devil Survivor 2? No. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course! It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. If you do watch it, then watch the sub. Yeah, the voice direction and everything. Sometimes I think about who they got to voice Io in the English dub of the anime, and I'm just like, what were you thinking? She sounds like such a mean bitch. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. But yeah, I watched it subbed initially because I actually pre-ordered the English dub, and I still hated it. So even then, the sub is not its saving grace, even then. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Oh, I can skip here. Let's skip. Alright, chat. Before I choose to show this to Natsuki, the OP and ED are worth it. Just look it up on YouTube. Just look it up on YouTube. Alright, chat, I got another question here. If you were an inanimate object, what will you be and why? Let me know. Except for Barn, we already know what he is. He's a barn. So he's already an inanimate object. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, chair or floor, sorry, I had to. You just want to be that so people sit on you and step on you, right, Twi? Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Yeah, if I had to choose to be an inanimate object, I only just started thinking about this before I asked the question. But if I were to choose to be an inanimate object, I think I would want to be a cat bed. Like one of those little cat beds that the cats sit in. Cause I like cats. I want to be shelter for cats, and I miss the feeling of a cat sleeping on me. I don't know. That sounds like such a weird answer, but that's what I would choose. I would be a cat bed. Did you ask what object I want to be, or I would be? What object you want to be, and why would you be it? I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Oh, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it! I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss if she liked my poem. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, blinded. Sippy time. I guess I kind of want to say a computer. Oh, that's a nice choice. Yeah, you would, like, have the Great White Web. The wide... Why can't I say it? The World Wide Web inside of you. You could watch all the anime you want. And you would never die. You could see it all in a single instance. So I can be of use to some weeb watching. Sorry, buddy boy. Are you saying that you're a computer, Twi? Is this where you reveal that you're a computer? In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, we already read this, so... Always have been. Alright, let's skip through here. And let's show our poems to everyone else. This is a good poem, Elio. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Why do you think I repeat my jokes? It's because I reply the same way when put in a specific situation. You're just running the simulations twice. Yo, are you Monica then? But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Oh, I can skip. Let's skip. There we go. No new dialogue. Alrighty. Oh, another question for chat. You guys ever, if you could choose any job in the world without having to take the education for it, say you hate math, but you would like to have a job that has, a required, really big, math, education, what job would you want? I don't know if I worded that right, so let me know if you're confused. I like it, Elio. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. It's like any job regardless of qualifications. Yeah, you don't have to do the training or anything. You don't need to take college classes required for the job. You just get the job. And you can actually do the job, I see. You wouldn't get fired for not having the qualifications or anything. You just wouldn't need to take classes or anything for it. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I think if I could choose, a job that doesn't need qualifications, I'd probably want to be, an astronaut. Probably be an astronaut. Cause, I always wanted to be an astronaut, but, you need to have, really good grades for it. You gotta, be really good at math, you gotta be really good at science and all that, and I'm just not good at math or science. But I do love, planets and exploring and stuff like that. I just hyperfixate on one specific thing in science, so I don't focus on the other things in science. Either an astronaut or an animal conservationist, something like that, I think I would but I hate the process of getting the qualifications for it. Yuri, you're really talented. Eh? Well, but Natsuki has a point. I am now on Natsuki's route, so I am going to go for her. That's a tough question, because I've kind of been choosing things based on my abilities, honestly. Yeah. I think it's because I wound up taking, a college course that I thought that I could handle, which was theater. But, like, I do like theater, and I do like acting. But I also really like space, and I had to give up on space, because I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could be an astronaut, because I'm just not good at math, and I'm not good at science. Let's check whether you have the Monika Natsuki side story. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, we do. We have the Natsuki and Monika side story unlocked. Okay. Well, I think we might do that next time. I think here is a good place to end for the night. And then we can get started right away with the side story. Okay, we saved and everything, so we should be good. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's end it here, everyone. So yeah, thank you guys for coming for Doki Doki Literature Club, everyone. It was really fun talking about random stuff with you as we went through the storyline again, and we'll be doing Natsuki's route. We'll probably be flying through Natsuki's route, other than side story stuff, as well as Yuri's. But yeah, thanks for the stream, no problem. Thank you for coming, as always, Twy. I always appreciate having you in chat to talk to. Next side story is probably gonna be something. Oh boy. Yeah, probably a good idea that I'm doing it next stream then. Alright, I'll see you guys later, okay? Be sure to eat, drink, and take your medication, everyone. And have a good night. Oh, I just noticed that the PC actually, like, takes my PC's time. That's cool. Weird, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, okay? Good night! I'll see you guys tomorrow with Minecraft and Super Smash Bros. Originally, I was only gonna do Super Smash Bros, but I thought I'd do Minecraft as well. So, we're gonna do Minecraft before Smash Bros, so we'll be starting 2 hours earlier than what is on the schedule, so 5 p.m. PST. So, 2 hours ago. If, more like almost 3 hours ago for whatever time it is for you right now. Anyway, I'm rambling on again. See you guys later. Bye-bye.